Hi everyone, welcome back to Sonic and the Side Quest, the two-day event focused on the Sonic series and the speedrun categories that involve doing more than just beating the game. In this particular case, we're collecting all time stones so that we can make a good future for everyone involved. But I'm joined by Flying Fox, who is playing as the Flying Fox. And the fox is in fact flying.
There you go.
Oh my goodness. I didn't think you could move like that.
Oh, yeah.
But
anyway.
this is going to be the all-time stones category, which is different from the all good futures category in the sense that we actually do go into the special stages and collect some magic doohickeys.
Alright, sorry, give me 1 second. I forgot I had to do this. There we go.
There we go. Nailed it.
Yeah,
so you're...
Yeah, I was going to say, the reason I have to reset the game is because some of the objects are global timed, and I want to get good objects, obviously. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I just had to, got distracted by a ping, so let me just go ahead and... Yeah, I think I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yeah, it's just, this category is really hard to do, so I'm just gonna try my best, you know?
Absolutely, like, this is definitely a difficult category.
It's hard, yeah. So, I'll see how it goes. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm ready, yeah.
Yeah, best of luck to you. And
yeah,
I'll be joining and trying to keep up with some amount of commentary as best I can. I don't run this game. I've done commentary for it a number of times for Flying Fox, so I'll do my best. I've got good notes from her, so
yeah.
let's go.
I'm not going to be able to talk much until maybe after I've collected all the emeralds, so... time stone, sorry. Anyway, I'm ready.
Emeralds. They're just... They're fake emeralds.
Yeah. Alright, did you want me to count down?
Yes, please.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Woo! Alright, so this is Sonic CD 2011, and you might be wondering why you're seeing Tails in Sonic CD, because the 1993 version doesn't have him. This is actually the remastered version by Christian Whitehead, who also made other games such as Sonic 1 and Sonic 2's 2013 ports on mobile and Sonic Mania. To unlock Tails, you only have to beat the game once as Sonic. You don't have to collect time stones or anything. But in this run, we will be collecting all 7 time stones, which make an appearance here and never again. To do that, you have to collect 50 rings, not lose them, and get to the end of the stage where the special ring is, very similar to Sonic 1 and Knuckles Chaotix as well. So we're going to be entering the special stages in just a moment, but the goal in these is to destroy all 6 UFOs within 100 seconds, or you'll get a time over. There are ways to get more time, but there are also ways to lose a lot of time. If you end up in water, you end up, your time depletes extremely quickly. If you notice, it went from like 92 to 82 in a matter of frames. So the UFOs hover around constantly, and Tails has to jump into them to destroy them. And they either give you a super ring, which is 20 bonus rings, or speed shoes. And they can be tricky to hit as they can perform, you know, kind of erratic, sharp turns that makes it really hard to target them in, like, this sort of Mode 7 thing.
Alright, I've got 1.
So, it's actually a little bit faster here in Palm Tree Panic 2, to just get to the end of the stage as fast as possible than to go and collect rings to open up the special stage ring. So we're gonna be just flying across the stage because Tails just does not care.
Sorry, but we didn't get to meet Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson there.
So, what are your preferred stages for special rings?
Tidal Tempest 1, 2, and then onwards, and that's it.
Quartz Quadrant, I think. 1 and 2. So it looks like if your route I'm looking at is correct, you should be finishing up without backups by Wacky Workbench Act 2. And the nice thing about the special stages, that was a boss, by the way. The nice thing about the special stages in this particular version of the game is if you think you're going to fail a special stage, the game does save, so you can exit out of the game and go back to your save file, and it takes you back to the special stage. Tails doing a nice little, it's not quite a moonwalk, but it's a forward moonwalk. So, Collision Chaos is not the greatest zone for collecting rings, so we're simply not going to get time stones here. We're gonna actually grab the speed shoes and then use a slope jump to jump off and fly above the ceiling to get across the stage.
Yeah, backup strat here. Sorry about that, I should have told you, my fault.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah, because the other strat I can do, but it just wasn't working for me, so backup strat is fine. It takes about 2 seconds IGT. With the pulse buffer, I mean, it'll add another second RTA-wise or 2, I think, but it doesn't really matter which strat you use, to be honest. For this category, that is.
So in Collision Chaos 3, you would be able to go over the top with a well-timed peel-out jump at the slope, but it did get patched out in the remastered version. So instead of being able to just kind of defeat the boss or skip the boss in a sense, you do have to actually fight the boss. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the fake the fake spinball boss. There we go.
I'm still in Act 2.
I'm an act ahead. I don't know how to count. I can't count to 2.
I'm not that fast. I wish I was, but I'm not.
the way you count is 1, 3. What's 2? I don't know what 2 is.
Let's pretend
so this
it
is the
doesn't
fake
exist.
spinball boss. Here we go.
Nice try.
That was actually pretty quick, because that boss can be a giant jerk.
Yeah, he hasn't been really nice to me during practice, but yeah, not this time.
Now we're actually going to be entering Tidal Tempest, also known as a really, really colorful labyrinth zone. And maybe I will be able to count to, the acts correctly. There we go. Nice bounce. There we go, across the ceiling. So we used to call that dope slope because it would subpixel you very often, but Flying Fox here found a way that consistent and effectively kill the nope slope. But we're going to be grabbing rings along this route to activate the special ring here at the end of the stage to enter special stage 2.
I just want to say, great time there. 22:23.
Nice 2 sandwich. Actually, I can't see those 2s. There is no 2. I don't know what 2 is. Alright, so just like before, we're gonna be aiming for these purple UFOs. You definitely just went through that one. I don't know what anyone else is gonna say, but I saw you go through one.
Yeah, I might have to restart, maybe. Let's see. Nope, okay.
Yeah, sometimes you could just kind of swing back around to be able to get a better angle to jump at it. Tails' sprite is so cute.
Yeah, as I said, the special stages are so tricky to do because the UFOs, they just move so quick. And it's really hard, this category.
Yeah, the thing that makes this particularly hard for Flying Fox is mostly just the special stages because she can do the beat the game run practically like from muscle memory alone. But all time stones is a bit of a different beast if you aren't very good with depth perception. And
I'm not. No, sorry.
yeah, it can be
terrible.
be really rough.
Like, I'll be honest. The only reason why I thought I'd give this category a go is because I wanted to get better at the special stages. Because I used to have trouble doing them, and I can now do them. So I'm quite proud of myself.
Absolutely. Like, there are some Sonic games where the special stages are just genuinely difficult. And the benefit to the Christian Whitehead versions of Sonic CD 1 and 2 is that you can just restart the special stage or back out to your save file to attempt them again, which I wish more Sonic games had that, honestly. I wish Mania had that, but Mania does not. I am terrible at those special stages. There we go.
Yeah,
Is
done.
this the last one? Nice.
Whew, sorry.
No, you're okay.
This is so nerve-wracking.
So we're entering Tidal Tempest 3. Did I count right? I counted right. Okay.
Yeah.
You'll actually notice all of the futures, like when you enter Act 3 of any zone, if you haven't destroyed the robot generator, which is what Sonic Who Star did in his run yesterday, you will notice that the bad future is what's being shown. We will have the good future at the end of every Act 3 once we get all 7 time stones. But for, in this case, we're actually going to be just doing a quick kill because Tails being able to swim trivializes this boss. The way you do that is, of course, you grab the invincibility, you stand underneath the boss, and you wait for the bubble, like the bubbling audio to finish, and then you just kind of swim up and swim inside the boss before the hitboxes of the bubbles are fully formed, and you wait for the hitbox for the boss to be active, and he dies in a hit.
Yeah, I am quite happy I found that strat.
So here in Quartz Quadrant, in Quartz Quadrant 1, there's not too much to talk about. It is just some basic good pathing and speed shoes. But you'll notice that we're playing with the Japanese soundtrack, and that was true of Sonic Who Star's run as well. That's because the end jingle is actually much faster when using the Japanese soundtrack than it is with the US soundtrack. It saves roughly about 40 seconds altogether in RTA, which is important for marathon runs. But normally this game is judged by IGT if you're doing just beat the game rather than all time stones. So you would you can use either US or JP, it does not matter, but for this category it does, because I believe this is an RTA category thanks to the special stages, right?
Yep. Sorry.
No, you're okay. That would be time stone 4.
Yeah.
You haven't failed a special stage yet, so you are definitely killing it right now.
Don't say that. Don't say that. No. Oh no.
So here in Quartz Quadrant, Flying Fox found a neat little trick, and that's that. Oh, yeah, you need to be able to route your rings. Yeah, that's okay. Like, because even the Sonic 1 GBA run, for example, had to back out of stages to reload when taking damage, because you need to stick. Most runners learn an emerald route or a time stone route, and they stick with that, and that is entirely fair. Because some stages are straight up too slow.
Okay. God. Sorry. I had a
No, you're
dropped
okay.
input. Yeah, I had a dropped input there. That was weird.
All right, you made it.
Yeah, this game can have dropped inputs sometimes. It's kind of annoying. Oh god, this one. I hate this one.
The one important thing that I have not mentioned is that when the timer drops down to 20 seconds or less, a blue UFO appears in the middle and will give you more time, which is really, really useful if you are having a particularly bad special stage. But it looks like Flying Fox is doing just fine. Should be the last one.
I might have to restart. Yeah, I've got to restart.
Oh. So that should start you one in the special stage?
Yeah,
there you go.
I practiced these for hours and hours, and it can still go wrong.
Yeah, you still get sometimes the one UFO that wants to be a jerk.
Yeah.
And if you lose too much time by landing in the water, it can also be really, really problematic. There we go.
Now that was what was supposed to happen.
That one went much better, yes. So, I hope everyone's ready for leg day. Tails doesn't really practice leg day because when he's at full speed, he sort of hovers with his tails. But Eggman's about to learn the meaning of this. The music itself just makes me happy. Like the voice bite, "Work that sucker to death," just kind of fits this boss in particular. It sounds like really ridiculous workout music. Eggman doing his little egg dance there. Or at least with his feet. That's actually impressive that he can just do that with his feet without moving the rest of his body. We're entering Wacky Workbench. Wacky Workbench is a giant jerk. Nobody likes Wacky Workbench. In fact, my notes here are talk about whatever. So let's talk about not Wacky Workbench. Let's actually... I want to ask chat real quick. What is your favorite... people are already debating the soundtrack. We're not going to go with that. What's your favorite magical collectible Sonic series? We've got, like, the Chaos Emeralds, we've got the Super Emeralds, we've got the Time Stones, we've got the Chaos Rings, the Soul Emeralds. What's your favorite magical MacGuffin?
What, me? Or chat? Sorry, I wasn't concentrating.
No, you're good. You can answer it too. Like, you can absolutely answer it too.
Sonic 2 Communities Cup one. There you go. I really like
The
that
Sonic 2
category.
Chaos Emeralds are pretty great.
Oh no.
That UFO was a jerk. What?
Okay, let me... Okay, I got that one. Now where's this one? Yeah, see what I mean? Look at their movements.
He just like 180'd. What?
No, I gotta restart.
UFO's a giant jerk, yeah.
I did say I practiced these for hours and I had them down. It's just.
Oh?
Yeah, my deck perception is just awful. This is why I mostly speedrun 2D games and not 3D stuff, because I just can't handle it.
That's a really shiny grape you just collected. All right.
Oh, already this is not looking good because of the cycles.
Yeah, cycles can be really, really rough in Wacky Workbench too, honestly. You've got your 50 rings. All you have to do is not get Wacky Workbenched, essentially.
I'm...
Wacky Workbench is a jerk. But no, like other people are saying in chat, the special stages in this game are not the best example of 3D interactive software. Or, you know, 2D trying to be 3D. But seriously, ring routes in this game in particular are really, really important to keep. And it's very fortunate that CD does have the save feature to be able to fall back on. There we go. And nobody likes Wacky Workbench, and you are not alone in that. Now we're moving into special stage 7, which means from after this special stage is finished, from here on out, it will be all good futures, which is like very, very pretty Act 3s. A lot of pink. Much like this special stage. Hey, UFO, you want to take a hint? There we go. Wait, you had to kill the blue one to progress?
I have to kill all 6.
Like, I'm used to seeing the purple ones. I didn't realize that the blue one...
they got recolored in this version.
Okay. There we go. So we got all 7 time stones. So now, from here on out, it is just like your typical Sonic CD run. And we're gonna have the pinkest, prettiest zones you will ever see every Act 3. So, here in Wacky Workbench 3, fast flight is a thing. So fast flight is spacing your jump and flight input in just the right way to get a lot more speed off the ground in Tails' initial flight, and that's to land on these rocks as they spawn, essentially. Be able to kill the boss faster. And she just got all 3 of the hits successfully, which is really impressive. So that's a 2 for 2 for Sonic CD. Sonic Star also succeeded in the same quick kill as well. So
I'm
huge
just happy I
GGs
got
on
that.
that. Like, that saves about 20 seconds over just doing the boss normally. So, Stardust Speedway is a stage that is made better in Mania.
Oh, that worked.
It actually has a lot going for it in terms of just like being a really smooth route, especially for Tails. It's mostly staying to the top route as best you can, but it's a very, very satisfying zone to watch. If you're asking why is it 4x3, the port does have widescreen. That is correct. The 2011 version does allow you to run in 16:9. A lot of runners prefer to run in 4x3 for visual cues and other reasons. Some folks prefer to do it in 4x3 for nostalgia. Others use it as a visual cue for, I think the visual cue in the Tidal Tempest boss, for example, is different between 16:9 and 4x3.
I don't know about Sonic. For Tails, Palm Tree Panic 2, Tidal Tempest 1, and Special Stage 4 route is different between the aspect ratio. For Sonic, I believe it's Metallic Madness 2. No, 3, sorry, because of the spring. And definitely Tidal Tempest 1 when you're trying to go over the ceiling. And I can't think of anything else.
I'm just jamming out to this Metal Sonic race. So this is more of a race against Robotnik. Robotnik's laser will insta-kill you, if I'm not mistaken. Metal Sonic tends to rubber band a lot, but he goes at his own pace. You can kind of take your time through this as long as you stay relatively, like, you're able to push ahead of him at the very end. So you need to beat Metal Sonic through the door and not get hit by the laser. And, gonna kind of taunt Metal Sonic towards the end here. I enjoy the celebratory jumps. So we're going into the final zone, Metallic Madness, and we don't want to time travel in this stage. There's a layout change in the if you time travel at all, and if you don't stay in the present, the speed shoes that you would normally pick up in this stage route is not going to be there. Yep. Just slowing down to be able to drop the time travel there. There's also a shortcut that would have been blocked off had Flying Fox time traveled as well. So Tails gets to show off and be a giant jerk in to the level design in this particular act. Because towards the end here, we're going to be flying above the ceiling and run across the top of the stage. In the original game, you can't do that because you can't finish the stage. The signpost won't be active unless you're on the same level as it. So you would just be stuck there. The only way to get out of there if you soft locked would be to let the game idle for 3 minutes, which would let Sonic jump off the screen to instant game over. But here in the 2011 version, Tails doesn't care. I like how pretty this zone is, and then there's like crushers and buzzsaws and spikes. But we are entering the second, the last boss here. There's a double hit that you can get at the very beginning. It's a lot harder to do than it is with Sonic because Tails' jump height is smaller because his hitbox is smaller. We're gonna see if we get that here. There we go. Yeah, pause buffering does help make that more consistent. So the double hit saves about 7 to 8 seconds or so, but it's honestly just compared to like other boss quick kills, such as the one that involves fast flight in Wacky Workbench. The 7 to 8 seconds is very, very
time.
good.
Oh, not time yet. Sorry.
Oh yeah, sorry. That is time.
Sorry.
I completely forgot how quick this boss is.
I'm completely zoned out. Sorry.
No, I zoned out as well because I was like, yeah, this is the last boss. It'll be like 8 to 12 hits, right? No, it's 4.
Yeah, sorry, I was on autopilot there. Right.
But yeah, GG on that. What was the time there? It's like a sub 29 for sure. I'm seeing a 28:49.
Oh, okay.
So definitely underestimate, even with the heckling that the UFOs gave you. But like UFOs aside, like that was still like really good.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just mentally tired now.
No, it's okay. Yeah. Like it's a lot of concentration.
Yeah, and I haven't been very well recently either.
But seriously, get your GGs out for Flying Fox like you already are. Someone said 28:44 real time. Definitely,
okay.
Definitely like a good run there. Let's see.
But as long as it's underestimate, that's fine. Yeah, I don't need to know RTA TB. It's fine.
Yeah, so
it's not.
I'm hearing good. Yeah, 27 minus 13 for RTA minus time bonus.
Yeah, I don't need to know it. Yeah. It's alright.
Yeah, but yeah, that's Sonic CD All Times of Stones. Honestly, the special stages are rough. They're very rough. Because depth perception is difficult. But I'm really glad that you submitted the run, and I'm really glad to have you here.
Thank you. Yeah.
So thank you for doing the run, because All Time Stones is, I don't think it's run very often, and for a very good reason.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to keep running it, because I prefer the other two categories, to be honest. It's just the special stages. I think that they give me a headache, to be honest.
Yeah. So like that's completely understandable.
Oh, well, at least I ran it. That's something. That's all. I always wanted to do that. So thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to run it.
Yeah, one thing about speedrunning is being able to set your own goals and like, hey, I want to run this category. You ran this category and you should be proud for that.
Yeah, I've ran all 3 categories for Tails now at a GDQ event, so, you know, that's me done for, well, CD-wise. Well, marathon-wise, maybe, yeah. Not on my channel, though.
That's totally fair. But seriously, GG on the run. We have another run coming up next. We have Sonic 2 and Knuckles coming up. So if you like more Sonic games without Sonic in them, this is going to be another one of them, and it's definitely going to be really awesome to watch. You've heard him on commentary a couple of times. Alec K47 commentated the Sonic 1 GBA run earlier and also commentated the Sonic 3 and Knuckles run at the end of yesterday. So that plush is so good. We're going to be having Alec K come up and actually do a run for this event. So we'll be right back in just a few minutes. Just a reminder to everyone that this is a hotfix event, and if you want to support GDQ HOTFIX, consider using your Amazon Prime sub if you've got it, or you can sub to us. Gift subs, all bits cheered on the GDQ Twitch channel do help support our weekly hotfix content. And thank you for supporting our shows, and thank you for supporting our one-offs like this as well. So stick around, we've got more Sonic goodness for you in just a few minutes.